right off. Yeah, we already saw Duraludon fight earlier. This is my bad. But hey, it's Mew now. Now you can see Mew versus Duraludon. Let's see how this goes, right? And I literally just said last round too, oh yeah, I haven't seen any Mew yet, really. And look at us playing Mew. I always do this. Why do I always do this? I have problems. That is a Hoopa V hitting the board. I'm going to go turn my light down a little bit, actually. Might be. Be right back. Alright, might be y'all. That Hoopa was flaring a little bit. Alright, Crushing Hammer immediately coming out from Aaron. Gonna blow up that Dark Energy off of the Hoopa V. Very interesting take on Fusion Strike Mew as well. We haven't seen Hoopa V come into play. Aaron picking up the card to read it just like I'm about to do. Hoopa V, 220, it's a Fusion Strike Pokemon, has Two-Faced. As long as this Pokemon's in play, it's both a Psychic and a Dark type. So in the mirror, this thing can crush in the mirror. Shadow Impact for 2 Dark and a Colorless, 170 damage, put 3 damage counters on one of your Pokemon. So in the case of the mirror, what we would do to set this Pokemon up is definitely use Elsa Sparkle and then attach for turn to be able to Shadow Impact in the mirror. But in this case, this is just another attack for Mew to copy. 170 damage is pretty good. But something that's going to come up here in this matchup too is the matter of needing energies that aren't specials, because we saw in round number 1, Duraludon can really crush out with just sitting on the VMAX. Draws 1 off a Fusion Strike system and just a pass over to Aaron. Adventurer's Discovery, going to grab 3 Pokemon V out of his deck. Duraludon, Zac, and a VMAX. VMAX, Duraludon V, and then Intrepid Sword off of the Zacian. For real, let's go. Aaron, shout out to Flow TK all day watching us right now. That's a sponsor. He's the homie. Cramomatic discarding Sir Chester Bath. Discarding the Cape. He's still... Hold on. Oh. I'm tripping. Never mind. That was a failed Cramomatic. That dice is yellow, and I can't tell if that's a 3 or a 2. Tripping hard. Whiffing on the Pokemon, or the Pokegear. Saying look at the top 7 cards of your deck, take a supporter you find there and add it to your hand. So Gonzalo trying to just do Mew stuff right now. We don't see any Mews in play quite yet. Cape of Toughness is on this Hoopa though. Alessa Sparkle. Alright, Fusion Strike Energy. Let me put that on the screen because that's kind of important right now. So Fusion Strike Energy is essentially just the bullets of these MewVMAX decks. This card can only be attached to a Fusion Strike Pokemon. If this card's attached to anything other than Fusion Strike, discard this card. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides every type of energy, but only provides one energy at a time. Prevent all effects of your Pokemon's abilities under the Pokemon this card is attached to. So, in terms of rulings, Skyscraper is an effect on the Duraludon, so it's not affecting the Hoopa, so it still wouldn't be able to, or sorry, it's not affecting the Genesect, so it wouldn't really be able to swing through it even with. Stream looks sick. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate that. Hey guys, I actually have to go check on something, so just watch the match. I will be right back. Hey everyone, my bad. I wanted to get some confirmation on something, so I went downstairs. What's happened since I've been gone? Gonzalo doing Mew things? So wait, is Gonzalo playing Fusion Strike Mew without Fusion Strike Mew? Adventurer's Discovery gonna search out 3 more Vs. Can only assume another VMAX, a Dawn. So this is just Fusion Strike Hoopa. Interesting deck. And has Dacian with Intrepid Sword. Let's see what he gets off of. You see a metal there, but not attaching it. Back to Gonzalo. He does have 2 energies attached to this Genesect. Hey, but at the moment, though, we need Path in order to actually deal some damage here. He's going to Fusion Strike System for 1 card. And if you're wondering what Search Chest or Bath does, it's just a stadium that says all basic Pokemon take 20 less damage from attacks right now. So all of Gonzalo's board is taking 20 less for the rest of the time the stadium is out. Avery coming out from Aaron. This card is bananas. We'll see that on a future turn. Oh, unless he's going to crack it now because, yeah, that was the last turn he played a supporter. Yeah, whenever I get up chat and go and like fix something, I just instantly lose my place in the match, but it's all good. Alright, so Avery coming down. Draw 3 cards. If you drew any cards in this way, your opponent discards Pokemon from their bench till they only have 3 left. Has to get rid of one of those Hoopas, or sorry, one of those Genesects. And G-Max Pulverization coming down to take out that Genesect, and Aaron taking first blood in this set. Back to Gonzalo. Hoopa hitting the board again. Another Hoopa. Crushing Hammer. Gonzalo going to try to play his back. And hits a 4. Going to remove that fighting energy immediately. There's only the 1 hammer in there right now, too. And if I'm a betting man, Gonzalo's playing 4. Skyla, search your deck for a trainer card. One of the most classic supporters of all time. Any of you boomers out there remember back in the day when you guys would Skyla for an N or Skyla for Professor Juniper? Good times for y'all, I bet. I wouldn't know. I started playing in right when XY came out, basically. Yo, Skyla's famous. She literally has 3... Remember? Yeah, you did play Skyla. Does any other trainer have literally 3 full art printings at this point of time? Skyla literally has 3 full arts now. Tool Scrapper coming out. Gonna take off that Beak Charm off of the Duraludon. Quick Ball coming out from Gonzalo. Gonna search us out probably another Genesect V. Sorry, my Discord was popping off. I had to make sure I muted all the servers I'm in. For some reason, whenever I have streamer mode on Discord, it like affects my entire PC. It's the weirdest thing ever. Pokegear coming out from Gonzalo here. Gonna grab the Marnie off of it. We also saw an Oricorio hit Gonzalo's board too, making it so that his Fusion Strike Pokemon take 30 less damage. It's not, we're effectively taking 50 less off of Oricorio's Song of Zeal and Sir Chester Bath. Or sorry, Lesson in Zeal. Your Fusion Strike Pokemon take 20 less damage, so we're taking 40 less effectively right now. So Gmax pulverization would only be doing 180. Boss is to bring up the Hoopa with nothing on it and no cape. And we're going to Intrepid Sword. We found the fighting off of it too. Aaron flicking it at the screen for us just to tell us. Is no one playing Mew? People are playing Mew. No, there's actually the classic MewVMAX player is actually at table 3 right now. Just some guy I've never seen before just going full Unga Bunga with Mew and taking out people I actually do know. Shadow Impact. Sounds about Mew. Yeah, exactly. Whoa, I can copy attacks from my field or my discard? Sign me up. Oh, just from my field? Still fine. MewVMAX in a nutshell. Gmax pulverization, gonna take another knockout. Aaron quickly moving through his prizes. Now we're back on Gonzalo. He just has this Fusion Strike Genesect active with an Aurora and a Fusion Strike Energy. It can't hit the Duraludon. Something he could do here, though, I mean, he could bosses up the Zacian and take some prizes that way, but right now he's kind of in a lock. And man, what a mistake it was for me to put a matchup as kind of like half one-sided as this, because I just feel bad, man. There's like, what can you do right now against this? I mean, if Gonzalo, like, I'm sure Gonzalo also plays a certain amount of basic energies in the list as well. And having these Crushing Hammers too is really good because it could set your opponent back. Obviously, that's the idea of Crushing Hammer. It's just Trying to reset the board as much as possible with that card. Second or Choreo in play, but you can't apply more than one Lesson in Zeal ability at a time. Okay. This is a card. Gonzalo popping off. I did not know the birds were in this deck. Again, just me eating my words. Fighting Instincts. This Pokemon's attacks cost colorless less for each of your opponent's Pokemon V in play. There was just enough to make that attack only cost him 1 Thunderous Kick, dealing 170. And taking Gonzalo down to 3 prize cards immediately. And Aaron going back into the Zacian and just Intrepid Sorting again. Cramomatic discarding a Battle VIP pass, fails it because that's a 3. So right now, Thunderous Kick costs 2 energy, and he has the other energy to go with it, doing 170 damage. Quick Ball. Gonna fail the Quick Ball search. I think that card fell out, that's why he's putting it back into the deck. Fusion Strike system. Crushing Hammer, but no, just gonna use Thunderous Kick. Deal 170. Back to Aaron, attaching the second metal. So this actually could be pretty bad for Aaron right now. Intrepid Sword again. Gonzalo will go and go back to his turn, take this prize here, take these 2 prizes off the Zacian, and now we are just left with a Duraludon. 4, gonna blow up one of those energies, setting Aaron back. Attaching 1 to the Hoopa. Maybe we should have attached it though to the Galarian Zapdos though, just to have insurance on knockouts next turn, because now, or sorry, to have insurance on damage. Gonzalo will go down to 1 prize, but Aaron could essentially just sit on, yeah, there's the energy from Raihan. He's gonna search his deck for a card, and where's the fighting? Aaron, ow, oh, that's in his hand, lol. Whatever, Aaron. Take his last 2 prizes. Oh, it's caped. He can't. It's caped. It's a cape.
Judge.
Oh, judge call, 1 sec. Hello. How to get a ruling question, but we back. Well, this Galarian Zapdos was cool while it lasted, but unfortunately, this is the last turn with it. Gonzalo will take big damage, or will do big damage to this Duraludon, or he could just retreat and try to save himself. Going into this one prizer, just a pass. Boss's game. Aaron, moving on to game number 2. .28 minutes left in this round 2. Basically took a 20-minute game 1. I think we can still finish a couple more games after this. And also, I've been trying to find my Zamazenta regional playmat for a while now. And there it is. I left it here forever ago. So I found my Zamazenta playmat, so I'm excited to take that home with me. And now we have another playmat for the Fiji's Fight Club. And in the meantime, while these players are switching or getting ready for game number 2, I want to talk to you all about Fiji's Fight Club. It is a tournament that I host locally in the Altamont Springs area, Central Florida. It's every other Wednesday at my place. It's $10 entry. It comes with a snack and a drink. You get cash prizing, 17 plus to enter. I do have a Discord that I can give you all for more details. Actually, if you do ! Discord, the link will pop up for it. But yeah, this is an event that's hosted by me every other Wednesday on my channel. And it's standard format. We usually do some fun stuff every now and again. I know for the last one we did, or for the last one that actually fired, we did Gym Leader Challenge, and that was a hit. We actually had Andrew Mahone come on the stream and talk with the cast, talk with the viewers, and all that stuff. It was a good time. So if you like in-person gameplay and need something to watch every other Wednesday, follow this channel and go and check us out. We'd love to have you. Fiji's Fight Club's a really good time, and I'm sure you all would enjoy it. Okay, and it still works. Awesome. So chat, who do you think is favored in this game too? I mean, Aaron kind of just showed us the power of Duraludon once again. Gonzalo did have a tech for it, but saw it a little too late. I think we could have a much better game too this time, and maybe Gonzalo will snipe up this game, and he's already getting a lot of cards off this mulligan too. We do love having extra cards in hand. We already see some decent stuff in Gonzalo's hand. He does have a Battle VIP pass. He will be getting 3 cards off of this mulligan as well. Wow, he's going up to 4 mulligans too. That's the thing about Aaron's deck as well. He's only rocking 5 basics in the deck. It's the 4 Duraludons and that Zacian. Maybe it's 2 Zacian even, but still, like, he's running a low count of the boy. We found one. I'm assuming it's the Duraludon. I looked like it from the quick. Right here, let's get game number 2 underway. Gonzalo gonna take 4 mulligan cards. He could have checked them to see if there were basics that he could have benched, but it's okay. Doesn't matter. Opening the Galarian Zapdos immediately. Like to see that card. Can get some early damage done on it. This is actually kind of threatening for Aaron. That just shows that if he goes off and benches a bunch of Vs very early, that Galarian Zapdos can just hunt in for 170. I don't know if Gonzalo's playing any modifiers on the deck that could change or make that more damage. So here's Battle VIP pass from Gonzalo. Gonna search his deck for 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto his bench. This card becomes dead after the first turn of the game. Here it is. Search your deck of up to 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. Finds himself 2 Hoopas here, because remember, chat, we are playing Fusion Strike Hoopa. This deck is. Genesect V hitting the board as well. Or Choreo with that Lesson in Zeal. We're now taking 30 less damage at all times. Or, sorry, 20 less damage. And then a Cramomatic, discarding a Cramomatic. Let's see what he flips here. Does he get the heads? It's off screen. It looks like it was just a bar. Okay, so did he get it? Yeah, it looks like he got it. So there's a heads here, so he's gonna search his deck for any card of his choice. Finds the air balloon. Making it so that our Galarian Moltres now has a free retreat cost. Hoopa now in the active, and just a pass back to Aaron. Let's start it up, Aaron. Aaron gonna start his first card of the game as a Pokegear, finding the Adventurer's Discovery. Gonna play the Adventurer's Discovery immediately. This card is a easy 4 in this deck. Finds him the entire engine. He's gonna find 2 Duraludons, maybe even 2 Duraludons and a VMAX. That's what the usual search is here, because he already has the one Zacian in play. That one important fighting coming down onto the Duraludon, and then Intrepid Sword from Zacian. We see a Crushing Hammer and 2 other cards enter the hand, so Aaron hoping to disrupt some energy on his next turn. Crushing Hammer from Gonzalo, Speak of the Devil. It hits a 4, gonna blow up that fighting energy. That card honestly is the bane of this deck's existence. Crushing Hammer really messes up Duraludon's strategy, seeing as it's a hard attaching deck. You just attach manually every turn, and the turns that where you do, or where your opponent does take a knockout, then you know there's the there's that. But yeah, losing that one fighting energy is pretty bad for Duraludon, seeing as it only manually attaches. And its only way of attaching more than one is via Raihan, so you actually have to get knocked out for that to happen. And that's not ideal, but I mean, it is the best. It's like a really good safety net for the deck having Raihan in it. But if Gonzalo is just slamming down these Crushing Hammers and they're all hitting, it's, you know, that's what's going to slow Aaron down. And we saw it was starting to work in game 1 for Gonzalo, but so much damage had already been done that Aaron just kind of had to play the long game there. And we see a Cape of Toughness go down onto the Hoopa. Giving your basic Pokemon an extra 50 life, except Pokemon GX. So this Hoopa looking pretty healthy right now. $270 on this Hoopa. Aaron finding both maxes, immediately attaching 1 metal. Flipping the coin. It's a Tails, no energy being disrupted here. And then Intrepid Sword. It looks like Aaron also played an Avery. 1 metal going down onto the Zacian. Looks like Gonzalo wants to play down Aurora Energy. Gonna hard switch into the Zapdos. Going for the Aurora, but he's probably deciding on his discard right now. Yep, discarding the Skyla for it. And Aaron just making sure what he was doing there. Yep, good stuff, Aaron. I've been seeing these two players actually for a very long time. A little history of Aaron. He came into the game, I believe, in the Sun and Moon era. He came in very early. He came in very early, and his claim to fame immediately was topping a regional with the Metagross GX deck. What was it called? Something Tech System was the name of the ability, that one. And that Metagross was Aaron's claim to fame and his clout gainer, as we'll call it. But Aaron has also been playing with Team Scythe for a very long time, the same team that I'm also a part of. We're all really cool people. We're all just one big family. Aaron always is showing out, going to all the events he can, and is a very consistent player. One of my favorite in the Florida area. I know right now him and Jose have been cooking up some stuff. I won't leak what they've been working on, but him and Jose got some gas in the tank for this Brilliant Stars format. Don't tell him I told you though. Sydney, right here, he's gonna rip the Sirchester Bath out of his hand with Sydney, because Sydney says look at your opponent's hand, take a combination up to 2 of Special Energies, Tools, and Stadiums out of their hand. And Intrepid Sword once again to end Aaron's turn. We're back to Gonzalo. Gonzalo's still just sitting on this Galarian Zapdos V. Flipping another coin for Crushing Hammer. It's off the table. It looks like it was just a 1 though, so no damage being dealt there. Or sorry, no energies being destroyed here. There's 3 Pokemon V in play as well, so Fighting Instincts on the Zapdos will make it so that this attack only costs 1 fighting, and he has a Aurora Energy on there to cover for it. Alessa Sparkle going to search out 2 Fusion Strike Energies, attach them to his Pokemon. That Fighting Instincts. So we have 3 in play, only 1. We'll deal 170. Take the knockout here. Gonzalo will go down to 4. Aaron will still be at 6. Aaron is gonna try to find the the fighting this coming turn, and get his damage going, and crack back and knock out this Galarian Zapdos. He also will have access to Raihan as well, seeing as his Zacian is about to be knocked out. So Aaron is about to have plenty of gas in the tank. And honestly, too, he could even start setting up the other DuraludonVMAX if he manages to hit Raihan this coming turn. It's the 3rd energy coming down onto Hoopa, so now we can Shadow Impact. He's going to retreat into the Oricorio and actually use Fortuitive Drop to take to just place damage counters. Probably just enough to knock out the Zacian here. Is he knocking out even? I think Zacian has 220. Yeah, 220 on Zacian. So we're going to put it up to 180, put 2 on the Duraludon V. Gonzalo trying to just keep Aaron trapped in the active with the Zacian. Doesn't want to knock it out immediately, because if he does knock it out, then that's when Duraludon comes up and starts just slamming through the board. There's already 1 energy attached to the Zacian, so Aaron will have to have a hard switch to get it out of the active. Crystal Cave, though, going to heal some of that damage up. There's a phone call coming in. Ring, ring, ring. Team yells towel to heal some damage off. I'm sorry about that phone, guys. Hopefully they answer it. 100 on the Zacian, and they answered the phone. I wonder who called. Adventurer's Discovery, searching the deck for 3 Pokemon V. Finding another Max. Aaron at this point is thinning cards out of the deck, because I was talking to Aaron earlier about this deck too, and I was commending it for how awesome it is that it never really has to play more than 2 to 3 bench Pokemon, because what's the point of playing out more than 2 Duraludon VMAX, right? Like, they're worth 3 prizes. You knock out 2 of them, that's the game. So this is really cool. Ooh, that wasn't cool. I just moved some glass stuff. Whoops. But, what was I saying? Oh, and Crystal Cave, too, coming out and just immediately removing all that, the damage that Fortuitive Drop put on the Duraludon. So when it looks like Aaron just passed as well, went with Intrepid Sword. And we're back on Gonzalo. Pokemon Catcher. Hits a Tails. It's a Heads. Bringing up the naked Duraludon VMAX with nothing attached to it. And I think Gonzalo is just going to start dropping 5 damage counters over and over and over again onto Duraludon. It seems to be one of his only actually outs here, aside from setting up a Hoopa. But remember, chat, Skyscraper does prevent damage dealt to it by Pokemon with special energies, and I also checked too, Fusion Strike energy plays no role in making it so it can swing through it. The only way we're getting through that is Shred. Yeah, Duraludon is Crystal Cave's a must when you use it, so it'll heal everybody when you use it. And just dropping 5. Avery, he's going to draw 3 off of it and discard Gonzalo's bench down. Gonzalo having to get rid of 1 of his Genesects. And what Gonzalo's hoping to do here is just do enough damage to put Duraludon into Exacxy's range. So he probably wants to, yeah, he wants to get it down so where 170 damage will take a clean knockout. But right now there's only 50 damage on this 330 HP Pokemon. So we're at 280. I mean, we're still very far off, even if he does another Fortuitive Drop. He needs to do 2 more turns of that if he actually wants to guarantee a knockout with Galarian Zapdos. And then Aaron could just find Crystal Caves in the meantime. Fighting Energy coming down onto the Hoopa, and now has 3 basics attached to it, but it has this 1 special on it. So again, it's not gonna hit this Duraludon. Team Yell's Towel gonna heal 50 of that damage off, and then Crystal Cave gonna heal 30 of it off, going down to 26 on the Zacian. I don't think this is the move, unfortunately. It's just not enough damage going out for Fortuitive Drop to really do anything useful. And one of Gonzalo's win conditions being brought up to the active here, and a hard switch from Aaron. And G-Max Pulverization gonna take the first 2 prizes of this game too. And G-Max Pulverization 220. Big numbers. So with this Fusion Strike energy, once again, we are not hitting this Duraludon with Shadow Impact. Now it'd be cool though if there was some way for like Gonzalo to blow up his own special energy, but that energy's there to stay. Don't know really why we put it on there early on. It could have just been for reasons involving retreating or something to that nature. Genesect using Fusion Strike System. I'm going to get Gonzalo 2 more cards here. But there won't be any damage going out onto this active Duraludon unless Gonzalo can whip out a Path to the Peak or something. Okay, so fourth energy. He's going to pay the retreat cost to get rid of that special. Gonna pivot into this Oricorio one more time, and okay, so here's a switch as well from Gonzalo to put that Hoopa back into the active. We're gonna come in with a Shadow Impact, dealing 170, and then we put some damage counters on our own Pokemon. But G-Max Pulverization, 220 damage, is just gonna knock out this Hoopa right back. Actually, it's not gonna knock it out right back because of Lesson of Zeal. Lesson of Zeal is making it so that it effectively has 240 HP. So this actually is going to be a little annoying for Aaron. Boss's orders. And actually, the ability won't matter if I'm not mistaken, right? Because G-Max Pulverization goes through it. Yeah, because Pulverization, yeah, exactly. Catching that at the same time. Because that's an effect that's being added to the Hoopa by Lesson of Zeal. So G-Max Pulverization doesn't care about that. It'll swing through it. Bro, we're both thinking a mile a minute right now. That's what happens. G-Max Pulverize, gonna take the knockout here. Aaron going down to 2 Prizos. Cramomatic gonna get rid of that Battle VIP pass. And it's a Tails. Does Gonzalo... I mean, so Gonzalo can go in here and bosses up that Duraludon in the back and knock it out to secure a game, or to secure 3 prizes here. But Aaron once again has him in the checkmate state. And it's looking like this is just how the game... Okay, so Tool Scrapper, Cape of Toughness. And just Shadow Impact. Yeah, Shadow Impact. 170. So this Cape of Toughness makes it rough for Aaron. If Aaron has a Scrapper though, it's GG's. Or if he, yeah. Hammer. Crystal Cave gonna heal all this damage up. Healing 90 damage total off of this board. That's a lot of damage going away. Attaching 1 metal to the Zacian. In case some stall shenanigans happen here. Now he has guaranteed retreat. And I think we just pulverize and wait. Because right now, 220 isn't knocking out because of this cape. G-Max Pulverization ignores a lot of things, but tools it does not. Draw for turn on Gonzalo. Does he have the sauce? Drawing 4 cards. Or sorry, 3 cards to go up to 4 because he has 4 Fusion Strikes in play.
Aaron, last turn, took a knockout on the Hoopa. He shouldn't have taken a knockout.
Why?
Because the Oricorio takes 20 less. So
G-Max Pulverization doesn't care about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, G-Max Pulverization, because it's saying it swings through all effects.
Oh.
And Zeal is adding an effect onto it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got scared for a minute.
Oh, no, me too. Yeah. Me and Chow were looking at that. Thank you, though, bro. Alright, Gonzalo will take 3 prizes here, and Aaron just announces knockout. And that is game round number 3, going over to Aaron. What a cool game. What a cool game that was. Yeah, so how the story goes is Gmax pulverization just doesn't care about a lot of things. If it's something that's adding an effect to the Pokemon, that's not just a direct effect on it, like Fusion Strike energy or something like that, Pulverize goes through it. So just always know that. But yeah, chat. So Aaron moving himself up to 3-0, going into a lunch break. We are gonna have a lunch break right now too. It's meant to be about 40 minutes or so. So actually, you guys want to talk to Aaron? I'm gonna get Aaron up here. Don't go anywhere, chat, and we'll talk to Aaron for a little bit, unless he's going to go eat or something. One sec. Hey, and what's up, Pokemon fans? I'm back with round number 3's winner, Aaron Rucker. Good to see you, bro.
What's up? Long time.
Yeah, seriously. I think the last time we did an interview like this was that one time we were at Maitland, and like it was all 6 of us piled on top of each other. I have the screenshot for that somewhere.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, so DuraludonVMAX, dude, why are you playing it today? I told the chat a good reason why, because it just gets through everything, but tell us why.
Yeah, so I love Duraludon. Shout out to FlowTcast and Scythe, but Jeff was one of the first ones, one of our team captains. He was the first one to pretty much use Duraludon. He had like the Bronzong and all that stuff, and then I believe it was Grant. Was it not Grant Manley?
Yeah, Grant Manley.
It was Grant Manley who made a slower version, but extremely just easy to utilize and attach an energy per turn and swing. I don't know if you can tell that last game hung out behind the Zacian for like ever.
The whole game, yeah.
Until it was time to come out and play. And so Duraludon is really good. Everything is playing special energy or filling up their bench. The Sydney works beautifully. Earlier I played it against another Gengar VMAX off stream, and they only played 3 peak, and the Sydney actually hit 2 of them out of the hand. So yeah, it's just a fun deck for now until we get Brilliant Stars in there, and then I'm probably not going to play the deck ever again.
Yeah, because what I was telling the chat earlier was this deck came to fruition only because we are in a format right now where special energies are literally everywhere. So like we saw in your game 2 where Gonzalo had to put himself into a really awkward spot by attaching up 4 energies, I believe.
Yeah, in order to retreat
get rid of the special off of it. Yeah, so situations like that too, it just puts your opponent into a very, very awkward position, especially 330 HP. Its ability doesn't let you hit it, and then on top of that too, it swings through whatever you have on your board. So like you were asking me earlier, like does Cape, does it care about Cape? It cares about Cape.
I've never even thought about that.
But I mean, like it doesn't care about Zeal, because we had someone come up here and try to tell me like, oh well, Lesson and Zeal, what's up? It's like, no, it goes through all effects. So really cool Pokemon, really cool deck. So, is there anything you would want to tell us about what you've been testing? I know I saw you and Jose at Cool Stuff the other day.
Oh, with the Brilliant Stars format. So
Yeah.
we definitely got something brewing for Utah. Looks like a lot of fun. Of course, you've probably seen some of Zay's posts or Jose's posts we've been messing with Eternatus. We've been messing a little bit with MewVMAX. We've been messing a little bit with Mad Party. But it just depends. The new format's going to be fun. I love Wormadam and the One Prize decks, and Michael Pram was even playing it today. And so I'm excited for a fresh new format. Glad to have regionals back. Thank you, Pokemon. It's okay, no cups, no challenges for now, but I'm just happy to have a good time and hang out with my friends again. Wear a mask, vaccine, do what you gotta do. Hey,
Exactly. Hey, we just want to play.
that's it.
If you tell us the rules, we'll do it. We just want to get out there and start grinding out some points and grinding out some games with the friends.
Yeah.
And get back to going to Ale House after a tournament with the homies.
Wow, it's been what,
Yeah.
like this post-pandemic world is crazy. It's been like what, 3 years. So it's great, man. Glad to be back with everyone, having fun, chilling, hanging out with the gang. So yeah.
So anybody want to give a shout out to before we let you go eat some
Yeah,
food?
so Scythe, Floaty Cast, my boy Steven Maxlow. You also got Scott Stokely. Check out Floaty Cast on Twitch and on YouTube. Dude is putting out bangers. But yeah, man, ready for the gang to come back. You're going to see Jeff, Wilfredo, Sheldon, Juan, everybody in the gang coming back. So it's going to be a lot of fun, man.
Florida's just waiting. We're all in the Florida hyperbolic time chamber just getting ready for this.
That's exactly what it is.
So if not this year, we'll be back next year for sure. And all right, chat. So with that being said, we're going to go to a quick lunch break. By quick, I mean it's going to be like 40 minutes or so. But to keep you guys held over, I actually have a match of Aaron's from 2019, him playing in a top cut at a Cool Stuff over in Waterford.
Oh my
and it's
gosh.
54 minutes long, so it's a nice little best of 3 for you guys to watch while we
Is
wait.
it Granbull?
No, it's Reshizard. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
Reshizard.
Yeah,
Oh,
or Dark
good
Box or
times.
something. Yeah,
Yes!
some deck. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But all right, y'all, don't go anywhere. More Pokemon the trading card game actually coming up very soon for you. Keep watching Aaron. It's a killer. It's
We'll
coming
see.
for you.
Hopefully top 8. One more round to go, and then we'll be able to tie in there.
All right, chat. Don't go anywhere. More Pokemon action soon. Thank you so much, bro. All right, see you soon.